Hey everyone, last week's Christmas Eve workout was 100 hundreds, and this New Year's Eve workouts was 17,000 to ring in the 2017 New Year. So my friend Kirsten McKay Smith, who's in Colorado and I'm in Georgia now, we've been doing our Christmas Eve as well as New Year's Eve swims, I think now for the past 5 years. And it's a little different that now I'm away from Colorado and we don't do it together, and I'm now in a meter pool, not a yard pool. So 17,000 meters is 18,600-ish yards, and that also equals 10.6 miles, and that's what I did today. The way it went down was I did 17 by 1,000s, and each 1,000 I broke down into a 400, 300, 200, 100 combination. So for example, my first one was a 400 swim, 300 pull, 200 IM, 100 kick. And then each combination of 4, 3, 2, 1 always involved kicking, pulling, swimming, all 4 strokes: freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. So each 1,000 took me anywhere between 15 minutes and 17 minutes. The more kicking and non-freestyle I did, the longer it took. The more pulling and just freestyle I did, the quicker it took, closer to 15 minutes. So total time was 4 hours, 32 minutes, and 35 seconds, so I'm really happy with that. And again, I asked some questions last week. After my 100/100s, I had mentioned that I didn't drink anything during my 2.5-hour swim, and this took me 4.5 hours, so I did drink about 32 ounces, which isn't that much for a 4.5-hour workout, but I did drink some calories. I added Scratch, a Labs Nutrition, to my water bottle, and I drank 2 water bottles. And I also mentioned that I tend to urinate a lot, again, the first 2 hours after these really long swims. So last week, I urinated about 8 times that first 2 hours. And this week, I'm gonna kind of test that theory to see if I eat something. I'm gonna eat something pretty quickly here to see if that lessens the amount of times I urinate. And last week, I also gained 2 pounds. I weighed myself dry in my swimsuit before my swim and after my swim, and I had a 2-pound weight gain. So I have yet to kind of hear the theory about why that happened. So I'm going to do the same thing today when I get out. I'm going to go weigh myself and report back to see if I gained any weight this week with drinking more fluid than last week. Again, my breakfast, my coffee was the exact same. I did intake some water via my water bottle, and my question was basically, do I absorb that much water to have a 2-pound weight gain and then to have to urinate 8 times the first 2 hours after my long swims? So again, this is something that's happened since we've been doing these epic long swims on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So if you guys have any questions, anyone watching this video have any questions or comments about it, I'd love to hear from you. It was a really good conversation that we had about why that was happening, and quite a few people chimed in and said, wow, the same thing happens to me too. So again, I love to hear your feedback, comments below. Make it a safe and healthy New Year's celebration this weekend, and wishing you the best in 2017 and beyond with your health, fitness, and sport goals. Make it a great day.
Okay, now that you've worked on your breathing, body balance, and rotation, it's time to work on the 3 main phases of hips, the elbow. The first phase we're going to talk about is what we call pile with your elbow. What that means is the other elbow as your elbow, and I'll take drag. So those are the 2 main phases. Your drag and recovery phase. The reason recovery is so important is how your arm, so you're really recovery phase, whether it's wide or too narrow, like the ceiling of the pool.